Hey guys, it's Greg from Pro Sub Rental Marketplace. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is come over here to Company and Personnel, and then you're going to click down here and select your preferences. Now the first thing that you're going to need is an API key. So what you're going to do is go into your Flex software, you'll come down here to Integrations and you click on the API and you'll request an API key from Flex. Once you get your API key, then it's just a matter of coming back here and pasting it in. Once it's connected, you'll get a green check mark that marks that the Flex integration is currently active. So in terms of being able to import data, it's pretty simple and straightforward. You can come here and say search your Flex inventory and import. So if I came in here and I typed in something like an AE, you see it brings up all those different things, and so I can import any of those pieces directly into my marketplace inventory right from there. Now the way this works in terms of an integration to Flex is pretty simple. So here I'm logged in as a different company, and what I do is I come here and I'm going to say I'm going to search for a piece of equipment. So if I type in something like an SD9, I'm going to add that to my shopping basket, and maybe I also need an SM57. So we'll go ahead and add that to our database as well. And I can change my quantities, so maybe I need to have 6 here. Now at this point what's going to happen is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to change my country, and so I'll come down here and let's say I'm looking in South Africa, and so I look in South Africa and then I'll come here and say maybe I'm looking in Cape Town. So I'm searching within 400 kilometers. Once I've got those requests in here, then all I have to do is scroll down to the bottom here and say search for the equipment. Now you'll see immediately comes up to Cape Town Lighting and Sound, and so I can request both of these pieces of equipment, and I can say I want to search my items, and I can see I've already given it a title. I went ahead and set the date to be a couple days from now, and then it says you deliver it to me. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and I'll pick that up. Now when I come down here and I say submit rental request, then what this is going to do is then send off the request to the company requesting that I'm looking for those particular pieces of equipment. Now what ends up happening is once that request is made, the first thing you'll see is I've got an email request with the listing of all the information right here. In addition, because it's actually in the next 7 days, you can see right here on my phone by the fact that I've got a text alerting me to that this is an urgent request for the information. Sometimes you get these sub-rental requests and they might be a week or two down the line, and you can deal with them as you need to. Now more importantly is when I come back over here to this company, you'll see that once I take a look at the supply jobs, you'll see there's the list with the SM57. I can view that information right there, and I've got all the information listed. If I want to, I can go ahead and send back messages right to them from there. But here's the important bit is if I come back here into Flex now and I go back to my home screen and then I do a quick refresh, you'll see now the job shows up in here as a quote. It's got all the information listed right here. If I come down to my details, you'll actually see there's the SM57, and this is completely built in from here. So this is going to allow you in Flex to go in and make the adjustments, check availability, and then you send your quote out the door quickly and rapidly. Now in addition to this, you'll notice that if I come back here into my marketplace inventory, and if you look down here, you'll see I've got an RS501 belt pack that is in my Flex system. So all I really need to do is come over here and sync that information, and so what'll happen is you'll see now it's going to say, hey, here's what I found in your Flex system. Are these the same thing? In which case I go ahead and enter sync, and then you'll see it puts the Flex resource ID in right there. So integrating into your Flex system is quick, it's simple, and then you can manage these sub-rentals that interrupt your day much more efficiently by putting the information directly into your Flex rental software.